Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. We're here.
It's Charming Disaster, and it's time for Charming Disasters
Quarantine live stream. Welcome, one and all.
We really ought to get like an overlay for that.
Quarantine live
like
stream.
a big heroic.
Yeah, something heroic.
Next time. Hello, everyone. We are so happy to be back here. We're in particular Underwater Lair with you, our beloved cult members, viewers,
Yes.
Listeners. We see a lot of names we like to see in the comments.
Oh, all the names we like to see.
We see Fred and Julian, we see Mike, we see Kitch, we see Peter and Camilla, we see Pammy, we see Gabe and maybe Meg, we see Katie, we see Juan, we see even Greg and Sarah and Matt and Catherine and Joshua and David, Laura.
Good evening, good day, good afternoon, wherever you are.
Yeah, and tell us where you're tuning in from in the comments. So if you have a fellow Charming Disaster fan in your town, you can befriend each other and go haunt a church or
haunt a bar
crypt
or a haunt.
A haunt.
Haunt a
something.
haunt.
I don't know what you all do in your spare time when it's cool to go outside of the house and socialize in places.
Or you could sit home alone. That's what I do.
That's what I do too. Yeah, but sometimes we do that together.
Yeah, here we are.
Together. Alone together. Isn't that nice?
So special.
Well, if you're new to Charming Disasters Quarantine live stream show, you might not have heard that this is a donation-based concert.
What?
That's right. It's a donation-based concert.
That's incredible.
It's an honor system, actually. So if you're in a position to support our work financially, here are various convenient ways to do that. The way that we recommend at the moment is going to our Bandcamp and getting yourself some merch or pre-ordering Our Lady of Radium or something of that nature.
Yeah, it's a bargain at twice the price.
But you can also just throw money at us, and here's how to do that.
Yeah, and if you don't have any money to spend right now, that's fine. This is our gift to you, and we're just really glad you're here.
Yes, this community has kept us what passes for sane for the last almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
We are so grateful to you for that.
Yeah, it's like we've grown up together, all of us.
You haven't grown up.
I know. But I said it's like we have.
It is a lot like that. Well, let's see. Shall we start the show with one of our traditional starting the show rituals?
Yes. What is it? The blood sacrifice?
No, we already did the blood sacrifice.
Oh, the card.
The card.
Let's do the card.
Okay.
Let's go to the card cam.
All right.
The other camera.
Going to the card cam. Here we go.
Ooh, what is this? It is
this evening's card.
The Knight of Cups. Look at that creature.
Wow. That
looks like some sort of undersea snake eel creature. That
seems like an eel. Yeah, but an eel in some kind of armor.
Some kind of regalia.
Yeah.
Look at these beautiful cards.
Really lovely.
Back is lovely. The
side.
Sorry. It's okay.
You want to show the back? You can show the back.
Back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The back is nice. Look at that.
And it's got, you can't really tell. It's got gold edging. That's really slick.
Yeah. And I see the Knight of Cups is leaning up against an actual cup. So that's
double.
That's pretty classy
double
of
lucky.
Us to make that happen. Yeah. That is a card from the Ocean Tarot. Which we
are in the ocean.
Yeah, we're in the ocean, so it seemed like a good night to use the Ocean Tarot.
I get it. Knight of Cups.
It's
a good night.
Knight of Cups.
Knight. Yeah, where's my drink?
Yeah, I don't know. Where's your drink?
Oh, okay, here it is. Cheers.
Knight of Cups.
Knight of Cups. To a Knight of Cups. To all of you.
Of Cups. Wow. All right, well, we're getting ahead of ourselves here.
No, we won't.
Yeah. Okay, Caesar points out it's an oarfish on that card.
Fish or what?
Eel or fish.
Eel or fish. That's exactly what we said.
Yeah. Look, if you've heard our song Manta Rays, you know that we are not really marine biologists.
Yes, but we love fish.
That's right.
Of all stripes.
Maybe we should play these nice people a song. What do you think?
Yeah, I think let's do it our core competency. Tuning is tough.
I was playing some music with my friend Heather last night. Heather's the violinist from Sweet Soubrette, and she's my oldest friend. We've been friends since we were in the 3rd grade, and we were playing some music together, and I forget what sort of led to this, but she said, we're competent musicians. And I was like, that is very kind. Very kind.
She's very kind.
Well, it's very kind of her to say that because she's like a Suzuki kid and has been playing real violin since she was like 4 years old. So I'll take a competent musician from someone like that. Anyway, this song is gonna kind of cover a lot of the thematic territory of the next hour or so, I think.
It always does.
Oh wait, I forgot to do the thing.
It's a good thing. We almost blew it.
Almost forgot to do the thing. Okay,
There
now
you
it's
go.
going to
Now
sound
it's
really good.
good.
Okay, here we go. In the dirigibles gondola, the clouds fog up your monocle.
You wipe it with a handkerchief embroidered with a monogram. Looking for lost continents, you better check your pocket watch. We won't be home for luncheon, but they'll keep the platters warm. Not as pure as gold,
Captive of the scientist,
not as sharp as
he
glass,
practiced his experiments.
not as strong as stone.
Flesh and blood will never last.
My baby's got a heart of glass. Underneath the diving bell, return to the submersible, for the lonely nautilus can wrap you in its tentacles, moistening your handkerchief to polish your discoveries. The needle of the compass doesn't point to any north.
Not as pure as gold,
Captive of the scientist,
not as sharp as glass.
she practiced her experiments.
Not as strong as stone.
Flesh and blood will never last. My baby's got a heart of brass. Quince paste laced with laudanum will get you through the tedium of waiting to be rescued from inside the sanitarium. The esoteric brotherhood suspect you're up to nothing good. The ampule in your handkerchief will put them all to sleep. We're all some kind of machine. We're only cogwheels, pistons, and steam.
All of us powered by water and heat.
It makes our tick-tock hearts beat, 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 beat. The automaton forever sits its hand upon the writing desk, gently grips a fountain pen that circumscribes an arabesque, deciphering the messages encrypted by the alchemist. A handkerchief will wipe away the secrets that it keeps. Not as pure as gold,
Captive of the scientist,
not as sharp as glass,
practice their experiments.
not as strong as
Flesh and
stone.
blood will never last. My baby's got a heart of brass. Floating down the Amazon,
We wonder if we've gone too far. Plunge into the whirlpool at the basin of the waterfall, scribbling this chronicle. The fog clouds up your monocle. A handkerchief can stop her up. Our message in a bottle we have left it gently bobbing on the surface of the water as we sail around the spiral into mystery or miracle. Cry into your scry glass, inquire of your oracle. Squint into your spyglass, you can see us wave farewell. Nailed that last chord.
Oh yeah, you nailed all those last chords.
Wow.
Wow.
So that was Heart of Brass.
That was Heart of Brass. Yeah, a good comment from Sue Ellen. Too many words to write them on the top of your guitar.
That's
you
for
would
sure.
need a really big guitar.
I need like a double neck guitar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, so
What's happening?
well,
What are we drinking?
what
What are you drinking?
indeed are we drinking?
Something
Well,
floating on top.
I don't know. It's probably fine.
It's fine.
You made these drinks, so
yeah.
I assume that whatever's floating in this glass is some sort of delightful garnish.
It is. This is called... Let me tell you what it is.
I wish you would.
So we have rye,
Uh-huh.
bourbon, and then we have rock and rye.
Uh-huh.
On the rocks, but there's no rocks. Sans rocks.
Uh-huh.
And a little bit of bitterness.
Uh-huh.
And a little bit of attitude.
So what do you call it?
It's the rock lobster.
Oh, that's a good name.
Yeah, and anything else, it's just a little sediment.
Yeah.
Here, you can take mine if you're...
No, I like this glass. Cheers.
Cheers. Here's to you. What are you all drinking? Isn't it good? Rock lobster?
It's delicious. So wait, tell me again what's in this?
You weren't listening?
I wasn't. I was just trying to fish out the weird stuff floating on the top.
There's no fish, though it's named the rock lobster.
Okay, so there's no fish in this, is what you're saying.
No shellfish.
Okay,
either.
That's good.
It is rye. And then rock and rye.
So it's like rye and rock and rye.
Rye and rock and rye.
It's like a rye. It's like a rock on rye.
On the rocks with no rocks.
Okay. Well, it's delicious.
And a little bit of attitude and some bitterness. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, I recommend this.
We call it the rock lobster. I'll take that.
Yeah, thanks. Here. Oh, you're so brave. Is it crunchy?
It's delicious. So,
all right, we have some.
So that's what we're drinking.
Yeah, I'm just reviewing what everybody else is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, we got some.
Yep, not blood.
Yeah, water, not blood. That's good.
It's good to work your way back.
Limey. Oh, that's nice. Cloudy apple juice, right? Because it's Australia. It's a little early in the day.
Early in the day.
All right. Well, hot toddies with fig and fennel bitters.
Oh,
very
so
classy.
Sophisticated.
Wow.
Some sort of IPA.
All right. Well, maybe we should sing another song.
Right, because we've run out of things to say.
I mean, there's a lot to say, but we want to like spread it out over the show.
We don't want to overwhelm the good people.
Oh, good question though from Judy. How do you make Ragnarok on the rocks?
Ragnar on the rock.
That would be a really good cocktail name.
Yeah, we're gonna come up with that.
Ragnarok on the rocks. All right, that's a good goal. Cocktail goals.
Yeah, any mixologists out there?
Yeah, feel free to think about this.
Eschatological mixologists.
We can crowdsource this. I feel like some kind of like Icelandic vodka or something.
Oh yeah, that's
right?
good.
Should be in some sort of All right. Well, I feel like you all can figure this out while we play a song. A song about getting what you need from the situation. My mom always said you can't cheat an honest man.
Can't con a
Not a lie, my love, if they believe.
It's not a lie, it could be true.
Tell them anything, dear.
Tell them what they want to hear. And take them for what they've got before they leave you. Well, I used to be a gambler, but the odds were never good.
Not in
My lucky stars were never my best feature.
I rely upon
So I cut it out with cards. I was working much too hard. And I was born to live a life of leisure. Let's take this sleepy town by thorn. And when the sheep have all been shorn, we'll be gone just like the gentle breeze of yesterday. With your skills and my good looks, the fish will be begging for the hook, reeled in by our seductive serenade.
The Bible says God's creatures all look out for number one.
It's human nature.
Golden rule has been my bread and butter.
What you do unto others, slip a dagger in their back. The con is long enough, it doesn't matter. Let's take this sleepy town by storm. And when the sheep have all been shorn, we'll be gone just like the gentle breeze of yesterday. With your skills and my good looks, those fish will be begging for the hook. We'll reeled in by our seductive serenade. Well, I go by many names, dear, and some call me a saint.
Bastard, cheat, and
To others, I'm the closest of their friends. When they ask me about my living, I give them no misgivings, 'cause what I trade in is their confidence. Since we met, I don't know if I've fallen for you, baby, or if you set me up to take the fall. Definitely.
Probably.
Love is just another con.
A fairy tale to lead them on.
But together, baby, maybe we could love them all. Let's take the sleepy town by storm, and when the sheep have all been shorn, we'll be gone just like the gentle breeze of yesterday. With your skills and my good looks, those fish will be begging for the hook, reeled in by our seductive serenade. Let's take this sleepy town by storm, and when the sheep have all been shorn, we'll be gone just like the gentle breeze of yesterday. With your skills and my good looks, those fish will be begging for the hook, reeled in by our seductive serenade. Reeled in by our seductive serenade. Reeled in by our seductive serenade. Get it? Fish.
True story.
Be begging for the hook. Something like that.
I see Danielle is here. No unicycle hockey tonight. That is sad, but made it the live stream happy. I would be very happy for this live stream to be like next best thing to unicycle hockey.
Oh yeah,
like,
put that on one testimonial.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like pretty good if you can't make it to unicycle hockey.
One day we should do a unicycle hockey
episode, like kind of like the Ice Capades, like on
yeah.
I am not good at riding unicycle. Are you any good at riding unicycle?
No, I've never tried.
Really?
I've tried, but I've never succeeded.
Yeah,
How
all right,
about
that's different.
Wait, don't you instruct unicycle?
I have, but it's much easier to teach unicycle than to actually unicycle. That's the secret. It's like, those who can
it's
unicycle
like
and those who can't teach unicycling.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
All right, we'll work
Curtis Eller can ride a unicycle.
All right, it's on.
Yeah,
it's on. We're going to learn unicycle.
Yeah, next New Year's, instead of doing a songs show with Curtis and Stacy, it'll be a unicycle
hockey
game. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
Match.
Yeah. Meet. Unicycle hockey escapades.
Yeah, I think this idea has legs.
Yeah,
well,
got wheels. Let's go.
All right,
What's
great.
next?
Well, we have a very exciting thing happening next, which is we actually have a special guest joining us this week. I'm going to turn the echo cancellation so we cancel the echoes that are otherwise about to happen. The Amazing Sargasso, Conduit of the Preborn, has spent his long, uncomfortable life bringing to the ears of a reluctant public the implacable truths of hypnoscience.
Confused?
Tantalized?
Confront your tomorrow with the Amazing Sargasso.
Please welcome Sargasso. Good Lord.
Greetings, Charmaine and Disastro.
We are so...
It is I.
Oh, there you are.
We're so...
It is I, the Amazing Sargasso, Conduit of the Preborn, the mysterious cosmic forces that exist beyond time. To them, the years are as nothing. To them is given word of the insect queens who will rule over humanity's decayed remains. To them is given the secret of the planets and their religions. Jupiter is a Scientologist. Figures. To them is given the great scroll containing the names of all of Pete Davidson's future sex partners.
Is it?
I am their vessel, their mouthpiece, the ancient flip phone they still hang on to because they're going through a whole 90s thing. I come, as always, to provide guidance through the dumpster dive of your scavenging days. I am the third nostril, awakened to the pungent smell of unsuspected truth and hidden corruption, lurking under the discarded pizza box of the everyday. But today I come to bleat another tune, a shanty of watery destiny. I am here to speak about mankind's oldest and greatest foe, the sea, somehow both wet and dirty, just too big, our terrible mother that wants to kill us.
It's true.
It is true. Haunted by the ghosts of the drowned, nevertheless, Thalassa herself has had a grip on my soul since I was a boy, forcing me to form a plan to retake the greatest of her thieved treasures. Let's begin the slides, if I can begin the slides. Yes, here we go. Slides. Yes, the memory of youth. Yes, my days painting portraits of my classmates after dressing them up in sailor suits. It was an obsession that got me removed from several boarding schools. But later, these nautical obsessions stood me in good stead as I began my work as a dockside haranguer on the mission to stir up resentment against the Dutch. But what youth has not had such interesting experiences? Mine took me into the path that I have wandered ever since. The path that was particularly set for me when a combination belaying pin and hornpipe accident vouchsafed me a vision of ancient Atlantis, where mystic secrets were bandied about like so much licorice. Yes, where checkered floors were not a dream but a reality, where giant cobra statues and pyramids were, just like what you'd have in your apartment. This ancient throne had to be mine. It had to be restored to humanity. What youth has not burned with such ambitions? But how? How to realize them? Yes, I longed, just as you do, to sit upon the sea cow throne now lost between the waves. But the debauched and filthy mer people stand in our way, barring all access to these ancient legacies that are ours. How to retrieve them? What project could be launched that would defeat and bypass their loathsome and shirtless regime? I first tried to recruit a human crew using the tools of rhetoric, persuasion, and revealed reality. But I found the recalcitrance of a fallen humanity almost too much to overcome, and so reluctantly I turned to the last refuge of the desperate man, to science. Yes, after achieving funding from a ministry grateful to my various services from my hypoallergenic chambers, I was able to begin Project Set, and the initial results were promising. But unfortunately, before long, the Croc Warrior number 7 had used his rough charms to abscond with Deborah, our chief financial officer. Deborah, wherever you are with Croc Warrior number 7, please call or email. We really need the Quicken password. And so, at last, betrayed by science and abandoned by humanity, I turned in desperation to the only friends that I have ever really had. Eels. Yes, eels. Their long forgotten powers lie writhing and coruscating just below the ocean's regrettably impenetrable surface. But after building a number of bathyspheres and various kinds of diving bells, I finally gained contact with eel civilization. It was a momentous confrontation in which I began to truly appreciate the beauty that we above the surface have long neglected. Um, Eels, of course, make the perfect army. They are well organized, ignored by the ignorant, and feared by the coward. But always uh, ready to smile and laugh with their comrades on the way to victory. And so I quickly began to work with the most dedicated of my eelish brethren to form the armada that we have now been building. And you see me here with one of my first eel chums. It was a real kind of wrestling match to get into their way of being. But eventually I was able to train them. Here you see one of the electric eels, which I've managed to indoctrinate into battle against the croc warriors, who regrettably now have been hired by the mermaids. The mermaids, of course, being fantastically rich from all of the various treasures and kind of gold and stuff that's spilled onto the floor of the sea. It's really very short-sighted management of that on our part. So they were able to hire the croc warriors. I'm not going to say I regret creating the croc warriors, but sliding doors, things like that. Two of the most noble of the eel admirals, as Admirals Corrigan and Fairweather, stepped up. We got them some uniforms. They love to pose. They love the pants. There's kind of a bit of work to be done to sort of fill that out, but you'd be surprised what an eel, who's going to get his portrait made will get up to there. So that was really fantastic, and we had a great day, really a great day, and kind of a bonding exercise with the whole kind of command structure. What followed, ups and downs. The mermaids, had their wiles, and again, we're able to hire some resources who did bring to bear a little bit of difficulty for the fourth eel fleet, which lives on in blessed memory. Their sacrifice will never be forgotten. But we've forgotten about it, and we move on. Now, it is true that like the Uruk-hai in the novel that was stolen from me by Jerry Tolkien, a guy I used to work with down at Oxford Printing. These eels will eat each other if they're not watched. That's how ferocious they are. So I have a lot of confidence in the Armada, our ability to finally bring battle to where it's going to have its greatest effect. Here we see an artist's rendering of the condominiums that I think that an investor at this point in the process can really look forward to joining with us. And this is the Glengarry community. Aaron, you can see just what some of the homesteads will be for the early investors in the Eel Armada. And I would like to urge everyone to take a close look at the literature, which you will be receiving while you sleep. It'll be on your bed in the morning. And don't hesitate to to take that opportunity up. This is an example of the kind of life that you can look forward to, that we can look forward to, if we all pull together, defeat the ocean, take what's ours. Don't ask what's in it for me. Ask what's in the sea. And we'll be making these kinds of strides, these sorts of promises that I will make and make and make. And when the eel armada has its victory, there will be those who swam along, and there will be those who are devoured. And there's really nothing more to it than that. It's a positive message. So, Charmaine and Disastro, thank you for letting in your beloved audience on this. I would say opportunity, but it's more like a kind of a mandatory thing that how do I put this? You've got to do it.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah, well, I mean, thank you so much, Sargasso, for sharing this important information with us and with our viewers. I've often looked around at the sea and wondered to myself, this is a problem, but what can I do?
And I'm glad you've asked, what can you do? Because really dedicating your every effort. The songs are great, but data entry for the Armada might be where it's at.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
we pay in vouchers, eel vouchers.
Vouchers.
It's all explained in the literature.
Okay.
Really carefully explained.
I can't wait to discover more tomorrow morning when I wake up and see the literature packet on my...
Some of you will discover this in your dreams.
Oh, good.
It really depends upon your Wi-Fi, but fortunately, we're really able to speed the process along and come to you and your children while they sleep.
Great.
I can't wait.
You won't wait.
Okay. All right.
Are there while we're in this ideally brief period before we all plunge into this mission, does anyone have any burning questions, or should I say perhaps waterlogged questions?
We have one from Gabriel. Is being devoured by eels really that bad of a fate, though?
No, it's not that bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
There's a lot of animals that people don't think about being devoured by. But let me tell you something. You're in a meadow with a bunch of sheep and they run out of grass. You're going to look like grass to them.
Yeah, sheep are vicious. I think we all know how vicious sheep can be.
And that's going to be a long process. The eels they're fast. And there's always more of them. There's always more of them than you think.
Always.
Justin would like to know, he says, I thought Caligula's military acumen defeated the sea years ago. What happened?
It was a case of Caligula not going far enough. Caligula, brilliant man, stylish, real personal inspiration.
Bon vivant.
Bon vivant. Knew a person who knew what he was about. And that was about, really changing the world, really being the change, but at the end of the day, it was just very easy to die at that time. And I think that's fundamentally what happened.
No follow through. No follow through at all.
Yeah. Well, I know. Oh, if we enlist, Jeffrey asks, will we be privy to the secrets of how eels breed?
Well, that's interesting because I think the answer is yes. And, the secrets, let's put it this way. Eels need sustenance to breed. sometimes they need a warm environment in which to lay eggs, or perhaps give live birth. I haven't really looked into that. I really should check that out with some of the eel resource personnel, just to make sure I'm up on that. But the short answer is, you join our effort. You'll be very, very privy to how the eels breed, feed, especially feed. I think you'll get to know it firsthand.
Maybe even more than you want to.
Intimately, maybe.
Intimately.
Oh, I think much more than you would want to. I don't think there's any way. I think this is a project that will exceed your desires. Buying it hook, line, and sinker. Yeah. I mean, eels love a pun. Eels love a good joke. Lots of stuff to be done with. Have at it. Moray, and moray. Different spellings. Conjure. Congregate. It's all good. It's all good. They love a laugh.
They love it.
We will bear that in mind, for sure. Well,
Charmaine and Disastro, thank you.
Thank you, Amazing One. It has been an honor and a privilege.
Always.
And now
I will return.
We hope that you will.
Yes, but not before we banish you.
Be gone, Amazing Sargasso.
Wow.
Just like that.
Wow. Oh, wow. Looks like some kind of...
Oh, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Should we be concerned?
No, it's fine. The glass is very thick.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that was very educational.
Eye-opening, I would say.
did not realize. I feel like there's more we could all be doing to support the cause of the eels, really. So we'll keep on.
It's a slippery slope. Well, what's next? What is next now?
Well,
we do this thing.
Yeah, we do this thing. But what's next is science.
It's science. It's a time for science.
It's time for science. That's right.
A little mealy.
So, you know that we're scientists here at Charming Disaster HQ. And we have a science experiment that we thought we could do on screen right here with you tonight. And that experiment is one that we can all learn a little something from.
And
should we do that? All right, let's introduce the experiment.
Okay.
I think it's that's right down there.
Yes.
Okay.
So today's experiment is
Crystal Lab.
Crystal Lab.
Crystal Lab. We're doing it. We're gonna do it together.
It's not Crystal Meth Lab.
No, it's not. Oh no, it's definitely not.
Right? That's
we're gonna find out. That's
we'll
part
see.
of the experiment. All right.
Okay.
So if we have these little packets, and okay.
We're gonna grow
Crystals. Mini learning guide. Okay. How do crystals form? In nature, crystals form when liquid rock called magma slowly cools. Many valuable crystals, such as diamonds, rubies, and emeralds, form this way. We're going to make some diamonds tonight.
Rubies? Emeralds?
Well, we don't know. Well, we don't know until the experiment's over, but I think we're going to be very rich at the end of this.
Oh, yes. Methamphetamine?
Sure. Okay. Nature's crystals only form when Earth's temperature and pressures are just right, but crystals can also be created in laboratories, like this one, under controlled conditions. As you'll see with this science kit, they can even be created in your own, it says kitchen, but I assume they mean underwater lab lair. Okay, so step one is we have to pour this thing of this little bag of powder into our beaker. You want to show them the, here, we're going to switch to the lab cam.
It's the beaker cam.
Yeah, the beaker cam. Okay. So you want to do the honors and pour that in?
Okay.
All right. So step one is pouring the powder into the jar. Okay, good. Let's just move this a little farther away from that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ready? And now we have to add exactly 236 milliliters of very hot water And here, you want to just switch the camera so they can see that this is
that this is hot. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so this is it's an electric kettle. I don't know if you can see
it just boiled.
Yeah, it just boiled. So we're going to pour this in to the beaker up to the line. Are you going to do it?
All right, I'll do it.
Okay. All right, carefully. It's got to be exactly 236.
How will we know when we're up to 236?
Well, the lab assistant clearly marked the jar, so that's good. A little more. Okay, that's good.
There we go. Oh,
okay.
There's parallax.
Oh, yeah, parallax.
All right.
Watch out for that. All right, and so now, here comes the tricky bit. The instructions say that we have to stir it for exactly 2 minutes.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Stirring.
Oh, yeah, stirring. Okay.
All right, as that's going.
All right, as that's going, I'm just gonna.
What's the next thing we need to do? So we're ready.
So the next thing we need to do is then it has to cool for 10 minutes, and then we have to put in the other thing. The seed crystal.
Seed crystal. Okay.
Yeah. So, all right, so let's see if we have any interesting questions. Crystal Lab, stripper name. That is
Very
a good
good.
crystal. That's a good stripper name. Not to be confused with seance, science. Or is it?
Or is it?
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe when this is all over, we'll have summoned the dead. It could happen.
Maybe.
It's possible. Yeah. All right. Well, can you sing while stirring?
Yes.
Yeah.
But will I?
All right. Well, yeah, I feel like we could do something.
Want to do the stirring song?
Yeah. Crystal Lab, Crystal Lab. Science, but not like your dad's. Gonna stir, don't get mad.
Crystal Lab.
You want to try one?
Sure. Come on down to the Crystal Lab. You're gonna like it, it won't be so bad. Stick your spoon inside your hand. Stir this crystal all around.
Oh, that was good. You saved it at the end. You just pulled it right out.
Now I got 14
Oh my
seconds
god, 14.
left to
Okay,
go.
12, 11, 10. I hope it's like New Year's Eve, but better. Okay, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll
Okay.
stop stirring.
Okay, so the next step is that we have to let it cool for 10 minutes. So we will continue the show, but we're going to have to set the timer. And I'm not going to do this one on screen because I think it'll be too distracting, but I did notice on my phone that there's an alert sound called crystals. So,
Perfect.
All right, so I've set it for 10 minutes, and in 10 minutes, we will be interrupted by crystals and that crystal. So,
Seed crystal.
okay.
Okay.
All right, so we've begun the experiment, which
We're doing
means...
seance.
All right, yeah, we're doing seance. Here, hold this.
Oh, great.
All right, here.
Here's the seance.
Seance. Okay. So now we're gonna play a song. A science-inspired song.
What?
From our new album, Our Lady of Radium. See that segue?
Nice. Yeah. Not a seance.
Not a seance.
Inspired song, which we have many.
We do have a few of those. And confusingly, there is one of those on the new album as well.
It's true.
But that's not the one we're going to sing. We're going to sing Forces of Nature, which is it's a song about the beginning of the romance between Marie and Pierre Curie, who are not only married to each other, but also were laboratory
Partners.
collaborators, partners, yes. All right.
Must be a beautiful thing that I dare not conceive, to be hypnotized by our dreams. We'd work side by side, we would have all we need.
Ride our bicycles down to the sea. Sun and the sand and the breeze. Set out a blanket and read. Together consider the great mysteries. Let us explore
measure and weigh. Beauty as you concentrate reminds me that this is our natural state. Let us explore the forces of nature, making a light in the dark. Stay with me for the rest of our days, dear. Nothing will tear us apart. Visit the lab in the night. You slip your hand into mine.
Bathed in a fairy blue light, opened a door that no others could find.
But theory is just a design, scribble of chalk in our minds. Now we have brought it to light, shining bright future for all humankind. Let us explore the forces of nature, making a light in the dark. Stay with me for the rest of our days, dear. Nothing will tear us apart. Let us explore the forces of nature, making a light in the dark. Stay with me for the rest of our days, dear. Nothing will tear us apart.
That was Forces of Nature from our upcoming album release, Our Lady of Radium.
It's a true story.
It is, in fact, a true story. And Our Lady of Radium is coming out March 4th. We released the first music video for another song, Radium Girls, which we'll talk about more in a little bit, just a couple of days ago. So we're so excited. I guess it came out yesterday for officially.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Yeah,
to see
we're
it.
very excited to finally get to share all this stuff with you. And there's more coming. If you don't already have your album pre-ordered, you can go to charmingdisaster.com and you can pre-order it there on Bandcamp. It's coming out on vinyl. It's coming out on a CD as a download. And there's also an accompanying lyrics and art book, which you can buy as a standalone physical thing, or it comes with any of the Bandcamp purchases as a PDF.
Yeah, we're so excited to get this out. Yeah, the vinyl is coming soon.
I know, I can't wait to get the
The
vinyl.
books are coming soon, where you have all the packing materials ready to send it out.
So many envelopes
So
and
many envelopes.
boxes and bags and
Yeah,
it's-
so it's all happening.
It's all happening. Should we check? Speaking of science, should we check on the crystal can?
Yeah, maybe it's
done. Maybe there's a diamond in there. Oh yeah,
Ooh.
no.
It's pretty murky. I better not drink this. I keep
Don't drink
my
it.
cocktail's
And
right
don't,
next to
don't
it.
touch it. Don't drink it. You're supposed to
Oh.
just leave it alone, right?
Well, we didn't put the sea
No, it's
crystal
true.
in it.
Yeah, it's true. Okay,
Well,
so anyway, I guess it's not ready yet.
It's not ready yet.
Yeah, maybe we'll have like a live feed all week long on the crystal cam. It'll
would
just
people
be
like
a
that?
camera on a jar and see what happens.
see?
That would be pretty exciting.
I bet people would like that.
Yeah, I would like that. I would watch that all day
I would
long.
like people to like that.
All right, well, we're going to take a request for our next song.
No requests.
We don't know what it's going to be. It's like a mystery song. It's like It's a surprise for you. It's a surprise for us.
Yeah, we might not even know the song.
Well, we don't have to take a request that we don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. The mystery is a future.
Well,
the future is a mystery.
Speaking of mysteries, perhaps we should open the thing that arrived for us.
The thing?
The thing.
Oh, is it time?
It is a very special time of the show. And I think you know what it is.
I know what it is.
Parse a poster letter, drop us a line. We'll open it together at mailbag time. Send some epic poetry, we hope that it rhymes. We'll open it together at mailbag time.
Can we do that line
Take
again?
a solo.
Alright. Let's go back and do that first verse again.
Alright. Parse a poster letter, drop us a line. We'll open it together at mailbag time. Send some epic poetry, we hope it rhymes. We'll open it together at mailbag time. Take it away. We'll be at the Ouija board, send us a sign. We'll open it together at mailbag time. How about a lucky charm to add to our shrine? We'll open it together at mailbag time. Woo! That went pretty well. I can't wait to get some Ouija board messages. Finally.
Finally.
Yeah. Well, let's see. It looks like a lot of people requested mailbag time, so we can
check that one
off. Oh my god, it's the crystal camp. Listen, this is what crystals sound like.
So pointy.
All
It
right.
just reminds me I'm waking up from a nap.
Yeah. All right. I have stopped the
Okay.
alarm. So that means it is time. We're gonna push pause on mailbag time because this is a time-sensitive experiment.
Okay.
It's time to add the seed rock. And the seed
here.
Yeah, that's the seed rock. Okay, so the seed rock. Careful.
Okay.
All right, so the seed rock. It has to go right in the dead center of the jar.
How is that gonna happen?
I don't know. Just.
All right.
Don't
use a spoon.
like touch it because it's poison, I guess.
Oh, look at it. It looks like.
Oh, it looks like a delicious candy. Don't eat the seed crystal.
Don't eat the seed crystal.
Okay. I feel like chopsticks would be good for this because you could really place
you're right.
it. Yeah, it's too late now. All right, there it goes.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay. Is it dead center?
Dead center.
All right. So now we just leave it there. All right. Well, it's not even on camera now.
Dead center.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here.
Okay. All right. And there you have it. So
check back every hour.
yeah, we're gonna check back. For the rest of the show, we'll check in on that. But yeah, I think the experiment's supposed to take about a week. So
Yeah, every hour we're gonna
every hour.
check in.
Tarot, yeah, just live feed on the crystal can.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that was pretty exciting. But I think it's time to open a package.
Oh yeah, open the package.
So we received a mysterious package earlier today. It's in look at that bag.
It's like a ghost cat.
This is a much better poly bag than we have for our shipments. So I hope this doesn't unrealistically raise your expectations about what a package is going to look like. It comes all the way from Australia, it looks like. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Oh, look at this. This looks like a mini
Tiny coffin. It's a tiny coffin. Now, is there a card or anything inside? There's a lot of shredded paper. Was this the card? And maybe
maybe there's more.
Maybe this was the message and we have to put it all back together like
There's
a puzzle.
a business card that says berserk.com.
Okay.
It sounds berserk. All right. And then
All right. There's a lot of... Oh, there's
some more
another
things.
thing. Okay.
Some small.
Okay. Like a tiny coffin.
A smaller coffin.
But is there any sort of message?
Not that I see. Nope.
All right.
Not that I can see.
All right. Well, if you're responsible for this package, watching out there, please fess up. Meanwhile, let's see what's in it. Maybe you don't want to fess up.
This could be the message.
Yeah, we'll put it back together and we'll see what it says. All right. Well.
Open it up.
This is the ASMR portion of the show.
ASMR. Let me bring my pickles.
The Macabre Tarot. It is a tarot deck.
Oh, so cool.
Wow. And it's in a coffin sheet box. It's created by Samantha West. And, it's from Pammy. Thank you, Pammy.
Thank you.
Are you ready to embrace everything that lives in the shadows? It says on the box. Step into the darkness and release your fears. Very cool. Ooh, and there's what's in the tiny bag?
It says alchemy, England.
Oh, it's alchemy.
Oh, it's a cool crane pendant.
Oh, all right. We're going to take off the shrink wrap
so
we can see what it looks like on the inside. You can really... Ooh, it's a really pretty box. All right. It opens just like a real coffin. And inside there is a book. This is really cool. All right, let's put it in front of the crystal can.
Yes. I can't move the crystal.
Okay, here, you can just place this.
Here.
Okay.
There we go.
Here's the.
Ooh.
So here we've got the Fool. Oh,
that's really cool.
Haunting and cool. It looks like there's some extra cards. That's the Divine.
Oh, it's got really cool gold edging.
Yeah, and show the back. The back's really nice. Cool. Thank you, Pammy.
Oh, wow, this is beautiful.
It's beautiful. Perhaps next week's card will be drawn from this deck. It also has the pretty gold edging.
Yeah, look at that. And here is a pendant. Oh, maybe.
Ooh.
Oh, is there something else in it? Oh, this looks like a little crow skull.
Ooh. Oh, there's two of them. Matching. Oh, they're so cool.
Awesome.
These are so lovely.
Oh, this is beautiful. Ooh.
So, yeah.
Sorry.
Crow skull. Cool. Thank you, Pammy. These are so lovely. All right, now and crows like shiny things. So if we ever need to like bargain with one,
could you do this for me?
I can try. All right.
You can do it.
I don't know if I can. It's very small.
It's okay.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
All right.
I knew I was not wearing a tie for some reason.
No, you really had feelings about not wearing a tie today. All right, so Isla chose the pendant.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Pammy and Isla and Oliver. This is a lovely.
I love these so much.
We love them. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, this is so great. Thank you.
And it's a funny thing because did we forget a section? We did. We forgot a feature of today's show. We were going a little out of order because we have meet a society member. It's time to meet a member of the Society of the Mysterious Hand. And as it happens, today's society member
is Pam Watson.
It's Pam Watson from Brisbane, Australia. Pam's favorite poisonous plant
is the golden dewdrop. Sounds delicious.
It does. Pets include cats Bowie and Rosie.
Rats Wombat, Roger Chatterer, and Percy and Bob.
Roger Cheddar is a good name for a rat.
Good. What are you drinking?
Always coffee. Always a good answer.
Yeah, a person after my own heart.
Special skill or magical aptitude.
Super awkwardness. I can get with that. Charming disaster song character.
The librarian on a good day.
On a bad day, the trapeze artist's wife.
Well, she does win in the end.
She does.
So it has its consolations, I guess.
Viking funeral, giant pyramid, or sky burial?
Sky burial for sure. Team Sky Burial, you have another member.
There's no wrong answer, of course. What is your tarot card?
The Empress.
Well played.
Yes.
Well played all around.
Yes. Thank you for playing, Pam. And any of you who are in the Society of the Mysterious Hand, you too could be just as famous by being on this show, featured in our Meet a Society member segment. If you are on the Discord channel, there's a link in the links and forums area, and if you're in the Facebook group, there is a pinned thing that is a link to the fill out the form stuff. No pressure. And if you're not in the Society of the Mysterious Hand, you can either email the secretary, which is secretary at charmingdisaster.com.
Pretty straightforward.
Yep. Or you can find the Facebook group on Facebook, Society of the Mysterious Hand. There are a few entrance questions you must answer in order to be admitted to the society. They are not difficult questions, but they do let us know that you are not a bot.
And it's not limited to Facebook. There's also a Discord channel, which we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, and to join the Discord channel, email the secretary.
Exactly.
Again, secretary at charmingdisaster.com, and the secretary will personally administer the screening questions.
It won't hurt too much.
She will enjoy it, though. All right, well, that was a long segue into picking the next song. So we have a few good requests in here. There's one. We didn't do that one.
Oh, yeah.
There's that one. And there was
a few calls for that one.
and there was this one too. You pick. Oh, you're not even gonna tell me. You're just gonna start playing it.
See what happens.
Yeah, all right.
If I can even play it.
Maybe the world will fall apart.
Maybe the crows will come and peck away your heart.
Maybe the wolves will eat the moon and the sun.
And we won't have to face the consequences of the things we've done.
Sword time, ere the world fall. Wind time, wolf time, come the end of it all. Nearly doomsday, just look at the clock. Ticking down the minutes until Ragnarok. Ragnarok, 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 Ragnarok. Ragnarok, Ragnarok, rock.
Is raining soot.
No need to return all of those late library books
that you read with bated breath.
I forgot it was my line. We all know what it says, though.
We all know.
Girl tree tremble, shake at the root, fall before the moment when our bills come due. Cross your fingers for fire and flood. The Valkyries are rushing through the battlefields of blood. The time we spend is not our own. Nothing to have, nothing to hold, and now there's no more growing older. Hang on tight, it's almost over. Midgard serpent is coming for you. Those New Year's
resolutions won't be coming true. Go out and buy some cigarettes, cause what the fuck? Might as well enjoy yourself till Ragnarok. Ragnarok, 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 Ragnarok. Ragnarok, Ragnarok, rock. Maybe we're here to wonder why.
Why?
I'm asking.
Or watch the stars wink out like candles in the sky.
And as the seas begin to rise, let's share this final cigarette and kiss the world good night.
That's 2 songs we played tonight that end with a farewell that are not actually the end of the show. It's misleading.
It's misleading. Surprise! It's not over.
We have an interesting discussion going on in the side chat. What does it mean to have bated breath? Great question. We have some theories.
Yeah, is it breath that smells like bait?
Is it abated? Is it baited and you're ready to bite? I like all of these theories. I'm pretty sure that baited has something to do with like falconry, that you're like held in abeyance, like
in a baited, like in a baited.
but like
abeyance?
I think the BATE bait has something to do with like holding the bird back.
Oh,
I could be wrong about this.
people should look it up.
I hope somebody will look this up.
Yeah.
And you can settle this
Yes.
lively debate.
That's what I thought. The deep breath you take in anticipation of something.
Okay.
Like,
All right, but I want like a definitive answer from like Merriam-Webster or something. So, okay. All right, there's a lot of theories. There's a range of theories, and we all have our way of thinking about language. Yeah, so if somebody wants to go to Merriam-Webster and
Miriam. I like Merriam-Webster.
Merriam-Webster.
Miriam. She'll tell you everything. She knows everything. Merriam-Webster.
All right. Well, we're doing the show all out of order, I guess, but it's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine.
Let's see. Where?
Let's do some announcements, and then we'll do another song.
Okay.
All right. So, announcements. Oh, Miriam says. Okay, but that's not the etymology of the word. We want the. Thank you. I did ask for Merriam-Webster. I realized. We want the etymology though. We want like.
I didn't know that.
Maybe we need the like OED, definition.
The OCD definition.
The OCD.
Yeah.
Definition. I used to
We
have.
want etymology, not definition, right?
My old roommate, used to have one of those like condensed Oxford English dictionaries that comes with like a magnifying glass because it's printed like teeny tiny, and so if you want to look something up, this is like back in the olden days, you would have to like put your magnifying glass on it to find it. Okay. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Minion, to the rescue. Thank you, Minion. All right.
Put it out there.
I'm putting it up here. Middle English, abatten, borrowed from Anglo-French, abattre, to strike down, fell, reduce, put an end to. Okay. To beat. So it's
beat.
Bait, like beat.
Going back, like beat
and
a retreat.
abated first appears in Shakespeare. Okay.
Wow.
I was totally off with the falconry thing, although I
But
still
I
think
like
it's a good
falconry.
theory, yeah.
Still holds.
I might have been thinking of like dogs at bay, like holding at bay, like dogs at bay, which is like, that is like a hunting thing where the dogs are like, they have the thing and they have like the poor fox in the tree or whatever, and they're like making noise. But this is,
Because they're baying.
we got some more word nerds. Bated breath first appeared in Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice in 1605 using a shortened form of abated, like Laura said, which means stopped or reduced. The phrase refers to people holding their breath in excitement or fear as they wait to see what happens next.
Ooh, so good.
We are solving these mysteries together tonight, and I think that is so beautiful.
Words, you can use them and not even know where they come from.
All right, and then we have a lot of Gabriel. You were hitting the same source as Judy, but you're just like one down in our feed. Yeah. All right. So great work, everyone. But Peter says that I'm right with the falconry. So Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's right with the falconry.
That's right. All right. So announcements. You're probably wondering, when are our next live streams happening?
Because they're waiting for this to be over.
This one is almost over, and we're
Sure.
just getting rolling here. I feel like we have another quarantine live stream episode next week, next Friday,
Can you
the
believe
28th.
it?
The 28th is my mom's birthday, by the way. So Mom and Dad, if you're watching, Mom, you will get some kind of special birthday shout out next week.
Oh, most definitely.
Definitely. Same time, same place, wherever you're watching it now, that's where you can watch it.
Are we going to be under the
time.
sea? We're not going to be under the sea this
I don't know. We haven't written next week's show yet. Nobody knows where we're going to be.
So we might not be in the same place, but you
can be
find
wherever
us
you
in
like
the
to
same
be.
place.
Yeah. And then, as if that weren't enough, and maybe it's not, on Sunday next weekend, the 30th, we have a virtual musical tarot show in the Asheville Fringe Arts Festival, which is a virtual version of our touring musical tarot show. It is different from this regular streaming show in a few ways. The show happens on Zoom. There's audience participation, which means you might be on screen with us to pick a tarot card and have a little chat as part of the show. It's very fun. Tickets are on sale at the Asheville Fringe's website.
Yeah, that's not Astral, it's Asheville.
It might as well be Astral, though,
you say
because
Asheville,
it's happening in
Astral
the
Fringe
etheric
Festival.
plane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we played a great show in Asheville back in September, and we're very glad to be back in their orbit, even if we're not there physically. So you can check that out. I think Minnie just shared that link in the chat.
We won't be in actual Asheville.
We won't be in actual Asheville.
We'll be in
unfortunately.
Astralville.
No, we'll be here, but part of the Asheville Fringe Festival, and hopefully in the spring we can be back in Asheville in person, but that is all in the murky future. For now, get a ticket, join us in the Zoom. It's going to be a good time.
Oh, yeah.
And the next month, we're doing a show hosted by the Peculiar Book Club. You might remember Dr. Brandy Schillace, who's been a guest on our show. We're going to be a guest on her show, doing a concert set on February 17th. There are tickets on sale for that as well. So
that'll be fun.
That will also be fun.
And speaking of the murky future,
we have some live shows in the offing.
Mm-hmm.
And here is when we are planning them. March 10th, New York City. We're going to do an album release show at Caveat, which is in the Lower East Side, here in New York. Assuming, this is all obviously assuming that
the world doesn't end.
That the world doesn't end, or that the plague doesn't get worse and not better between now and then. So with that as your caveat, see what I did there?
Very sneaky.
Anyway, Caveat, March 10th, New York City, album release show for Our Lady of Radium. And then we are going on tour. We're going to the West Coast. And we have been in the process of confirming a bunch of shows out there in Seattle, Portland, Cottage Grove, Cottage Grove is in Oregon. I know you know where it is. Chico, California, Berkeley, California, Pismo Beach,
and Bugs Bunny goes,
and Los Angeles. So most of those shows are not yet officially announced, but the Berkeley show tickets went on sale just today. So
if you know anyone out in the West Coast, or if you yourself are out in the West Coast, near any of those,
it's not too soon
towns,
to get your tickets.
Get ready.
We have no current plans in the works for the Midwest yet, but it's not because we don't want to. It's just that we can only do so many things at a time. But we long to return to Chicago and all other places in the Midwest because we love playing in all
those
of your places. Yes,
we do.
So those are the show announcements. We also have a new album coming out. You might have heard on our social media onslaught. That album is called Our Lady of Radium. The pre-orders are open. If you didn't already pre-order it or already get it through the Kickstarter campaign, you can pre-order it on our Bandcamp. The link that we just dropped in the chat redirects there. And Bandcamp pre-orders all come with 1 track right away, and they also will include the lyrics book as a PDF.
Yeah, so you can just print it out at home if you want.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a printer.
Yeah.
We don't have printers at home.
No, it's long. It's like 60 pages. You don't.
It's colorful. Yeah. It's beautiful. Yeah. It's going to be beautiful.
Okay, so we're going. Speaking of Our Lady of Radium, we've got one more thing to share with you tonight. Should we do a live song and the thing?
Yeah, let's do a live song and the thing.
All right. We're running a little long, but we hope you can stick around. We're going to play you one more live song, and then there'll be a little dessert.
What song are we playing? Oh.
Haunted Hay.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Excuse me.
Pig Latin.
Not long ago, we prowled the seas with the restless, cutlass to tell the tale. On every ship we left, one witness, our legend grew. Everyone knew we were hale and heartless. Was pirates' pride the reason why the gods have cursed us?
Probably pirates' pride.
Thank you. The day was fair, we were drunk on Kier. It was just past breakfast, casting darts to plan our course when we hit the tempest. The wind was wild, St. Elmo's fire lit up the crow's nest. The mainmast cracked, the rigging snapped, the storm shipwrecked us. Waltz with me around the rail, lit up by the spotlight of a haunted lighthouse. Hear the voices on the gale, wailing out a warning from a haunted lighthouse. We thrashed ashore, all was dark and cold, but the glowing fortress stepped inside. Before our eyes we beheld our fortress. The fire blazed and the feast was laid on the table for us. Why fight our fate? We drank and ate and ignored the portents.
Maybe we shouldn't have ignored all those portents.
Whatever. Waltz with me around the rail, watching the horizon from a haunted lighthouse. Hear the laughter on the gale, whirling all around us from a haunted lighthouse. I am trapped on this island. 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 For weeks or years we have lingered here, our command abandoned. always are we here to stay. We are strange and stranded. But every night when the tide is high and we turn the lamp on, our shadows play on the moon's bright face like a magic lantern. Waltz with me around the rail, spinning here forever and forever and forever, and hear the laughter on the gale, swirling here forever, like the floating like the ghosts that haunt this haunted lighthouse. I am trapped on this island. 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 True story.
It is a true story. It's what we're doing right now.
It is a full moon, almost.
Almost. We can tell by the moon clock.
I think it's waning.
Oh, all right. Well, that brings us just about to the end of our show. And before we close this out, we wanted to remind you that this is a donation-based concert. If you like what we're doing, here are a few ways to show your support. If you're not in a position to show support financially, please know that your presence here means so much to us.
Oh, so much.
And you're just listening and being here and talking to each other. It matters a lot to us. So with that,
yeah, should we share this thing?
Yeah, I didn't set it up in advance. I meant to. So just talk at them for a second while I pull it up.
Can you read? Go ahead.
Oh,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
I'm fine.
All right, I'll hold this microphone.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
I get to talk into it.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can.
I want to show off this fancy mic we have. This is a Snowball. It's a classic chrome model. It's not one of the newer ones, but it's got I think it looks better than those other Snowball, right? It kind of works well in the with the green screen here.
Yeah, it's nice.
Anyway, yeah. Oh, you're supposed to just focus on what you're doing.
Oh, I'm focused.
Split. All right, here we go.
Wait for it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna share with you our new video called Radium Girls.
You might have already seen it, but if you haven't seen it, we thought it would be fun to watch it together.
Yeah.
This video was made by Omar Gal, who's in a wonderful band called Cookie Tongue, and we are so thrilled with what he made. Without further ado, here is Radium Girls.
Moisten the brush with the tip of your tongue, a delicate touch for the lines that you're painting. A second-hand sweeps round the face of the clock. You number the hours and they glow in the dark. It's a miracle. All those factories so invisible, gonna light up the world. It's a miracle. All those factory girls so invisible, gonna light up the world. Dressing your best, like you're going to church. They show you your desk with the rest of the workers. Radium girls make a generous the face of the clock. You number the hours, and they glow in the dark.
That's our Radium Girls video. Omar did such a magnificent job with this. We're so happy we finally get to share it with you all. So fun fact, that ticking clock is actually the clock.
That's the Geiger counter.
Geiger counter.
Came from you all.
Yeah, you all are responsible for that Geiger counter. Yeah, the ticking clock sound was actually the clock in the room that we were recording this song in. It was very loud and we had to remove it. And then we brought it back in.
But when we were determining the tempo, we were like, oh, we can make it, this division of 60 beats per minute. We made it 120 beats per minute.
120.
So, but it's 3, so it makes a nice hemiola. Anyway,
thank you for watching that with us. And thank you for watching this whole show. Huge thanks to the Amazing Sargasso for joining us on this week's episode, and huge thank yous to Minion for helping out behind the scenes.
yes, definitely. And thank you all for being here.
Yeah.
Most important.
So we will look forward to seeing you next week. We hope that the next week is a good week for you all, and
we're gonna check in on the crystals, see how they're doing
constantly. So, yeah. So with that, we're gonna send you off into the night. Be well, be safe, beware. We love you.
We love you.
Good night.